Hi, I'm Brennan, and this is what we did in the previous video. And what we were trying to do was take the theory that we were talking about last week, where we take a C major as my root and what notes sound good. For this one, though, I went for the relative minor, so I had the C major, and then I went to the A minor. So let's go here to looper, and we got the monitor on, so I'm sure that you can hear that as well. So with last week's video, I took that and I said, okay, I want to make a transition, and I'm going to do the F and G. So I'm going to do the same with that riff and move it to an FG. So if I press stop, it will just do the guitar, right? And then I can show you, it'll go down. Right, and then back to that. So that's the riff that we're going to work on. Double stop, we'll stop everything in there. And so let's go to an empty sequence, up to sequence 3 now. And we're gonna lay down a drum beat. So I'm gonna use the same drum kit that we had before, just from the MPC there. So there's my kick, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go. Here comes a snare. And here comes a little hi-hat. And maybe one more snare. Alright, so let's go to track number 5. And I'm going to go and pick, I'm going to create a new program. So I'm going to go plus, and then we have it as drum program 4 right now. So now I go menu to my looper, and I'm going to clear what we were working on, and let's work on those 2 chords that we had. So the F to the G. So right now that's 4 bars where I have 2. So let's go here and say double length. So now we have 4 bars in there. So menu, looper. And I'm going to press my record arm. And when it gets to the end, I'll be able to do the F to the G. So here we go. And now I'm going to export that, and we'll call it guitar 2. So I can pick whichever pad I'm going to put it onto in program 4. So now I can stop it from playing back there, and I can record it into the sequence right there. And now I'm going to clear that from my looper, and I'll work on the solos, but I'll use the A minor and the C to fill that in, because they're all going to work within the same scale. Something like that. Here we go. So let's do a little overdub with the F. There. It's easy to add a lot of notes to it. Adding too much notes is never a good idea. So let's take that guitar 2, you'll call it guitar 2 riff, right? And then we're gonna go to A02 and keep that. So now I can press this pad here to sequence it. So let's say clear, 1, 2, 3, and here we go. And if I stop the drums, that's still going to play in the background. So I can bring it in and out if I want to. And of course I can go to that first sequence. Let's go do this one more time, and I'll do stop and move to sequence 1. sequence 1. And I go to that original part now. And here we go to sequence 3. And back. Great. So that takes some theory that we learned on the piano. It takes the exact same chords, the exact same movements, but puts it into the guitar to show how that kind of stuff will translate from one to the other. If you have any questions or comments, as you know, please leave them below. I will respond to them. I will answer the stuff that you ask.